great pleasure that I welcome you today to this, which is the first of our fourth session, fourth series of the Canvas ASKEW. Earlier this year, we actually had a film. We premiered a film on mental illness by the NGO from Calcutta called Anjali. I'm also not very sure as to why this is the fourth series and not a continuation of the third, which was the earlier one. But the designer of the poster has so decided that this is going to be the first of the fourth series. So it is the first of the fourth series of the Canvas ASKEW. As many of you who have been with us in earlier sessions of the Canvas ASKEW know, this is essentially a public platform where we look at various issues about mental health and mental illness. We discuss some issues around mental illness. We discuss some knotty, conflicted areas around mental health, and psychiatry being one of the younger disciplines of medicine actually has quite a few rather conflicted areas. So essentially we've been looking at both confusions and controversies in mental health and mental illness. So in this we've been looking at various issues around illness, around the nature of the disorder, the levels at which it affects human beings, and about the nature of the interventions that have been tried. So we've looked at various treatments. We've looked at policy issues like the advance directives. We've looked at issues of happiness and the interspace between spirituality and mental health. We've looked at art. And in this continuing endeavor today, I'm very happy to welcome Dr. Vivek Benegal here, who's going to speak to us about the social and political history of alcohol. Discourses in mental health, very often, discourses anywhere actually, very often tend to be either black or white, that this is either a good thing or a bad thing. And in mental health, like in many areas of life, things are seldom as open to such a categorization of good and bad. And many areas of human existence will need a much more nuanced understanding. And essentially, the use of substance, the use of alcohol is one of them. And this is exactly why any thinking about alcohol needs to be informed by this knowledge, which is exactly why we have with us Professor Vivek Benegal. Vivek, apart from being an old friend, is a professor of psychiatry at the Center of Addiction Medicine in the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences in Bangalore. As you will know, many of our past speakers have been from NIMHANS in Bangalore, and Vivek follows a long list of speakers from NIMHANS. So, without further ado, I will invite Vivek to the dais to come and deliver his talk.
What I'll probably do is move about quite a lot. I find it very restrictive standing behind a podium. Just to give you a background, I am not a historian. I have no claims to knowing too much about history.